Kicked my butt in that game. Yippee, I won, Bombi says. What's up, Paul? 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 How's it going, Paul? I'm just hanging out. What about you? How you doing today? I'm just hanging with my Pokemon. Sweet. Lots of challenges to take on today. Let's see what the shop is selling. Some recipes. Another recipe for a poster. What's up, Em? Happy Friday, buddy. Thanks for the hard meat. And now I'm just hoping and praying that we get to meet Hobo today. Let's go to Eevee's Dream Island first. See if we can get another human record. Thank you, Drifloon. You know, they always have the best music. It's like they take songs from the normal game and they remix it into really good renditions. I like it. Let's see if we can find a human record. Wow. This cave is so exhilarating. We found some rare Pokemon metal. So no human record yet. There's lots of stardust on the ground too. Hmm. I'm not really. I'm not really finding anything. I've never. What's that? Hmm. I've never seen a dream island like this before. Huh. It's so odd. Well, this is definitely weird. Hmm. That's the type of place I'd imagine you'd find a legendary Pokemon. Hmm. Well, let's get out of this cave. Let's see if we can find a. See if we can find a human record or something. Hmm. Well, we found some habitat information. Simple bathroom. You can find Dratini and Dragonair. That's definitely convenient. Unfortunately, I was not able to find a human record today. That's highly unfortunate. Regardless, guys, how we feeling on this wonderful Friday? The work week is over for most of us. Now it's just time to relax. It's time to have a relaxation weekend. Yo, is that Pokopia? Yes, it is. Doesn't look like we're gonna find anything on this dream island, so let's head back. Thank you for the heart, Mazaria. I appreciate it. Awesome sauce. I'm playing Pokemon Leaf Green right now. Good choice. Leaf Green's a good game. I didn't get to play Fire Red Leaf Green yet, but I'm gonna get to it soon. Guys, I'm kind of excited because I only have one more Pokemon to get left in this game. Only one more Pokemon to get left. So excited. And that Pokemon, that Pokemon is Ho-Oh. The big old legendary bird from Pokemon Gold. Once I get Ho-Oh, I will fill up my Pokedex. I will have filled up my Pokedex. Yeah, Ho-Oh. So, the only thing about Ho-Oh is that he randomly flies in the sky sometimes. So he's not like really easily accessible. Some days it's Ho-Oh in the sky. Some days it's Lugia in the sky. But it could only be one of them per day. So some days it's Lugia, some days it's Ho-Oh. I'm hoping that Ho-Oh flies throughout the skies today rather than Lugia. Because I've already gotten Lugia. While I'm waiting, I'll continue building and renovating my towns. How am I? Pretty good. Thank you, I appreciate that. I appreciate you asking me. I've been doing pretty good. The next thing I wanted to do was finish my mine, my underground secret base in this game, and I wanted to finish it Yesterday I finished the floor. I used the tatami mat for the floor. But the walls, while I don't hate the walls, I think they would look much better if I did it myself. Like, this is all limestone and black rock and yellow rock and glowing stone and iron ore and gold ore, copper ore. I want to cover all this up. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. It's going pretty good so far. Is it in-game days? Well, yeah, this game goes by normal time. So, you know, the days pass as if it's a normal day, like in real life, and it goes by, you know, the Switch's internal clock. So, you know, yeah, my birthday's in 2 days. Is in 2 days. I'll be celebrating on Animal Crossing because Animal Crossing celebrates your birthday. This game, I don't know if this game celebrates your birthday. Thank you. Thank you, Our Lady. So basically, I'm thinking I should cover the walls up with a cool design, but also, your early birthday, thank you. Also, I don't know what design I should choose. Yeah, tell me about it. It would be pretty tragic if they don't celebrate birthdays on Pokopia. Oh, they do? They do it on Tomodachi Life also? That's cool. No, for sure Animal Crossing does it. They've been doing it since day one. Since the first one on the GameCube. I'm just having a good time. I think I'm gonna start Star Fox next. I could change the local time. I just never wanted to. I kind of feel like if you change the time and kind of go forward or back in time, it's kind of cheating a little bit. I mean, I know it's like not actual cheating, but you know, it kind of it just kind of makes things a little too easy. I can be more patient with my playthrough. I've had a great time building and rebuilding things and growing my towns. I was in the process of building the Bleak Beach. I was in the process of rebuilding Bleak Beach. So I think I'll go and try it. Sorry guys, I just got a message. We rebuilt a while and back together. Yeah, I mean, in a sense, you're rebuilding everything that you encounter, all the areas. As you can see, there's a lot of work to be done. It's cracked tiles, missing blocks. There's, especially in Rocky Ridges, there's volcanic ash almost everywhere. When I got here, this house was not built. It was torn down. I had to rebuild it myself. There's so much. You'll see, like, when you start your playthrough, how much is completely destroyed. I love, like the mango Arizona. I love juicing. Same here. I like a little bit of soda, some good juice. I try not to do too much sugar intake because most sodas and juices have artificial sugars and stuff. So you gotta be, I try to be a little more careful with those artificial sugars. Do they want you to rebuild a certain way? Well, the game kind of guides you on how you can rebuild it, but there's no set way to rebuild anything. You can really ignore, their guide and rebuild how you want. I'll give you an example. Let me go to Bleak Beach real quick. Arizona have nothing like that. Yeah, I know. That's why when I do my juices or drinks, I try to avoid like the fake drinks. Like Arizona just has lots of high fructose corn syrup in all its drinks. Nothing wrong with that in moderation. It's just heavy intake could be pretty um, hard on some people. Um, but Arizona, although God bless them, they're a very cheap uh, soda company or drink company. Most of their ingredients are pretty cheap, also. So it's also not the most healthiest drink, but you know, nothing wrong with a nice little Arizona tea or mango and lemonade, whatever you love, in moderation. Nothing wrong with that. Oh snap! I just realized I could punch this. This sand should not be here. There we go. Get a nice flow going. Yeah. If you juice things on your own, it's a lot more healthy, but even natural sugars within fruit, because most fruit are typically high in sugar because it's fruit. Um, you gotta kind of watch out for that as even natural sugars. If you have like diabetic issues and stuff. Um, the way that you could everything's very busy. Yeah, tell me about it. That's why it's best not to fret too much about it. I just know a lot. Thank you, the big plant. I appreciate it, buddy, and I'm sure I'll see you again. I try not to worry too much about it, but I do know some things. Um, but if you're not like super diabetic, it doesn't really matter anyway. Good question. I don't know for sure. I told myself after the school year ends, I'd go on a cruise or something to celebrate. And, my school year's ending soon. The one that I'm actually teaching for. um, yeah, so I told myself I'd go on a nice little cruise for myself. Um, but if I do a party, you know, that's I probably take the easy way out and have it catered or something. Like go to a certain business or some kind of fun area and just pay for a party to be done. Because I'm still having a graduation party, although it's like an adult thing, right? Um, it could be a little hard to get everything together. Oh, you're having a party too? Celebrate the master degree? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right about that. I'm gonna definitely do that. Uh, sheesh. I definitely do that. I was waiting for the school year to end, the one that and it's coming to a close. So I'm gonna start thinking about what I want to do to celebrate and just have a grand old time. Um, so speaking of rebuilding, the game doesn't necessarily say, "Hey, rebuild it like that." Rebuild it like this, rebuild it like that. But it gives you kind of like a guideline. For example, most of the tiles here in Bleak Beach, they are this type of tile. It's called, square tiling. So it makes sense to, when you see a messed up square tile like this, it makes sense to break it and then, replace it um, with the square tile that's not broken. You know what I mean? Sorry, I fell through the ground. So I broke it, and now I'll put a fresh one there, right? And these are kind of messed up too. I'll use mouse mode to break it. That way I don't fall through the ground. And so now, I'm breaking those old little tiles and I replace it with fresh tiles now. Of course, you don't have to. You can place any kind of tile you want. But it only makes sense, right? To keep it uniform. That's what I mean when I say the game kind of guides you on how you should rebuild. There's certain design concepts. Like this bridge is built with like an arch at the end with some holes on the side, right? I can copy that same design if I do it on this bridge. I don't think you can build under the water simply because Diddle can't swim. He'll drown after a little while. Like if you're really quick, you can put something underwater, but you can't really consistently build under there unless you are really strategic about it. For example, I'll turn into Magnemite, which you don't get until the very end of the game anyway, right? Hold on, first I'll show you that Diddle can't swim. So if I don't turn into Lapras, Diddle will drown, right? So he'll sink a little bit, and then he'll drown, right? So it'll send you back. And so you can't really do too much underwater. If there's like a ledge already built, maybe you could hop on it for like 2 to 3 seconds, but he'll still drown, right? For example, like this. I can build, but eventually he runs out of breath. So I would have been able to build like 5 or so blocks in that amount of time, right? But what's really the point if you can't consistently stay under there and build, etc. So it's it's super important. If you want to build underwater, do it very strategically. So I have some beach sand here. Let's see if I'll be able to place this underwater. Okay, there we go. But I drowned, right? Whoop-de-doo, I placed 2 blocks underwater. What's that gonna do for me? Nothing, right? And one of these are kind of out of place. So it's just really no point in building underwater. It's just gonna take way too long. and you're not really going to get much done. If you're really determined, maybe you could do a little something, something. But never fret though. You can build over the water. You can build like right below it, like I showed you. But to do anything really deep, almost impossible. Now, if you turn into Magnemite, Magnemite also is basically still Ditto, so you can't swim, you can't do anything. You know, if you go underwater, eventually you could place some blocks, block, 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 place block, place block. But eventually, once again, he'll need some air. So, you know, but one thing I know you can do easier is build in the sky, right? You can easily build above himself, right? You know, how can he do it? Well, let me show you real quick. So basically, you can turn into Magnemite after you, like I said, after you finish the game, you get Magnemite. You can turn into him, and Magnemite can build with blocks, right? Let's say I want to use striped soil, right? Completely out of place in a beach environment, but you know, so you know you can build up here, but of course he can't build on nothing, right? So you need a foundation, right? So he'd have to start at the on the ground, and then keep building up, keep building up, keep building up, keep building up, and then let's say you want to make a sky island or something, you know, you can do like boom, you can make like a little TP thing, and then you can get rid of the other blocks, right? And now it's floating in the sky, and you can build as high as you want, right? You just need some kind of platform to build from, right? Whether it's something already here, or you know, something you build yourself. You just need something to build from, and so, um, you know, once you do that, you know, the sky's the limit, right? Literally, um, no pun intended, but yeah, the sky's the limit. You can build to the side if you want. You can continue building upward, right? It's it's your choice. You can build a nice little habitat up here. You can plant trees. You can grow grass. Let's say you want to make a grassy island. Just get leafage going. Pull that grass up. And, you know, do your thing, right? It's off to your imagination. If you could think it, you can do it. Such is life, though, right? But let me get rid of this stuff now. Because I never intended to have a sky island on the bleak beach. But yeah, that's what I meant when I say it's easier to build in the sky than underwater. It'll sure can't swim, but he can fly and float with Magnet Rise and also fly around with Dragonite. So it's makes a lot more sense to build in the sky. But yeah, that's kind of what I want. You know, that's kind of that. But yeah. So right now I'm just restoring this area, and I'm hoping that Ho-Oh will fly through the sky. That's what I'm hoping. So I'm trying to finish this bridge. want to give it a stone tiling border, it'll go well. And on the stone tiling, I'll put harbor poles. Kind of like these poles you see here. I still have to fix all these cracked tiles though, it looks really bad. So that's kind of it. Um, and you know, it's all about styling. You know, make it look good. It's your town. You don't have to do it like this. Maybe you wanna make it look different, right? Maybe you want to use a different pole, a different border. Maybe you want to use a different stone tiling. I don't know. It's really up to you, right? Yeah, exactly. Let the ideas flow. And you know better than me. That's the beauty of these type of games. You can customize it to your fitting, you know? You played Animal Crossing, you played Tomodachi Life, you played The Sims. You already know. But I'm loving it. This game has a nice little Pokemon theme, and you know, it really digs into that that free, that free feeling. Yeah, you've done it all. That's definitely true. But Hope is gonna challenge you. I mean, yeah. I mean, in a good way, I'm sure. Little execute, those funny little thing. But yeah, such is life. Such is life. And mouse mode makes it super easy to do things. What's up, Fire Dragon? Long time no see, buddy. How you been? It's just so much goodness. Rebuild your world, right? We need a Pokemon with the water specialty. Looks like they're having a hangout session over here. Hmm. What's up, Tatsugiri? Wants to play a quiz. A good headset. Hmm. I won't lie to you. Well, yeah, I mean, whether you wear a headset or not, it's up to you how you want to set up your microphone/sound system for me, I have a freestanding microphone. It works for me, but my headset is used so that I can hear the game more intently, right? Because sometimes you can't hear it over all the stuff that's happening. Even the smallest sounds in the background could drown out the experience. So my headset is mainly for hearing the game. Now, in regards to what headset, yeah, exactly. In regards to what headset you should get, Azuro, you need to come with me, buddy. Come on. In regards to what headset you should get, that's a good question. Um, I'm honestly, 1 second, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. In regards to what headset you should get, um, it's really up to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm using the cheapest headset I could find because I was just testing out to see if I would actually like it. Um, and it turns out it's pretty good for my experience, you know. So I'm using just a generic brand, like $30 headset. Forgot the brand of it. It's a very generic, cheap Walmart brand though. But I honestly, you know, you want to get the best experience, and that's understandable. So if you're gonna be gaming for, you know, basically for a lot, you're gonna want to get a better headset than me. Um, which one you should get? Honestly, I can't even tell you. I wish I was more into headsets and stuff, but that's one area that I slacked on. But definitely, you know, if you're unsure, start with a generic, cheap one. See if it suits you. And then, you know, if you like it, you can get one of the heavy duty gamer ones. You know, however you want to set that up. That's my advice on that. Honestly, I think I'm overdue on purchasing me a good headset anyway. So I gotta do some heavy research to see which one is best for me. But I'll definitely get that done. Well, thanks for the likes, by the way. Little Azuro is helping me get rid of all this muck. After I learned that bubble could help wash it away, I only got rid of some of it. You can take up to 5 Pokemon with you at a time. So, but keep in mind each Pokemon has a different specialty, and what they specialize in is what they can help you in. For example, little Azuro here, he's so little, but I'll show you on the Pokedex. Little Azuro, he has the water specialty and the hype specialty, right? The water specialty can help you water plants. Um, they can use a water basin to help you water plants. They can um, help you make it rain, right? By using rain dance. Essentially, just um, throwing a rain dance party. There's a certain way in the game where you could throw a party, but only Pokemon with the water specialty can help you do that. And it'll increase the humidity of the area, which makes it rain. Also, another good thing about water specialties are that Pokemon with them can clear mud while you're traveling, as I'm doing right now. They spray bubbles over it, then you wash it away with your own water gun. So Pokemon with the water specialty are pretty useful. The hype specialty is basically, they'll start dancing to increase the mood of the area. And if you increase the mood of the area, it also increases the environment level. And, you know, you'll learn about that later. So I'm taking Azura with me. And by the way, he's the pre-evolution of Marrow. He evolves into Marrow. I'm sure you've seen Marrow before. And then Marrow evolves into Azumarill, which I'm sure you've seen these guys before. So, that's the beauty of the specialties in the game. Pokemon can help you do things. Uh, yeah, you can walk with up to 5 Pokemon at one time, though. So maybe if you have like a big task to do and you need different specialties, you can just take a couple Poke Friends with you to do things. In regards to building actual like houses and structures, it really depends on how many Pokemon are needed. Some structures only need 3 or 4 Pokemon. Some structures are bigger, they need 5 or 6. The biggest structure I've seen needed 15 Pokemon to build it. That was tough, but I was able to get all 15. Um, Give me 1 second, please. Uh, I gotta get something real quick. Please give me 1 second. So basically, yeah, up to 5 Pokemon can travel with you at once. But it just depends on what you need to do, you know, or who you might want to take with you, right? So that's kind of how it is. Pidgeot gave me some vine rope, super useful for crafting. Pokemon Planet. I don't think Pokemon can help you Rock Smash. That's exclusive for you. But basically, for Pokemon to help you build anything, you need a building kit. For example, if I have this pink hut kit, and I don't have a lot of space to build this right now, but let's say I had space to build it, right? I would need enough space, as far as this outline here. And then I would have to look to see who can help me. I would need 5 Pokemon, one with the build specialty and one with the crush specialty, and then 3 other random. I would also need various materials as listed here. Air Pokemon, I like Garchomp. Garchomp is fun. But for Pokemon to help you build, you need to lay it out like that. But if you're going to build something on your own, you would need to just get the blocks you need, right? Let's say you want to build a house or something, right? And of course, I'm going to pick this up, but you lay the blocks. Hold up, let me actually use a different color block. You would lay the blocks out, right? Let me see if I have what I need to build. I don't really have. If you want to build on your own, of course, you lay the blocks out, right? Let's say you want to make a house. And if you build anything with 4 walls and put a door on it, it becomes a house, right? So you build this. Let me go craft the door real quick and I'll show you. You can build stuff on your own using, whatever blocks you want. I'll show you real quick. Get a quick door. I'll use a simple rustic door. Where's me out? I'll show you in a minute. And so I built the door, built 4 walls closed in. I put the door on these walls, and it becomes a house. Now you have to, it's up to you how tall you want it to be, how short you want it to be, the various shapes you want it to be. But now this is classified as a house. I can open the door, I can open the door, I can move Pokemon in, stuff like that, right? And so what's that? So I ran out of PP. PowerPoint's PP helps me do my attacks, just like in the normal game. But anyway, if you want to build houses freehand like that, then you have a lot more creative freedom, right? but it also takes longer. So you can build houses that are pre-built programmed, with the build kit, or you can build your own. So when you build your own houses, you're on your own. You and maybe you can call one of your actual Pokopia friends who have the game to help you build it. But the Pokemon can help you build the actual build kits. So lots of customization. This is Meow's house. I rebuilt it. But unfortunately, he is not home right now. So sorry. Sorry, Meow's not home. My humblest apologies. But anyway, this whole time I've been waiting for Ho-Oh, and he has not shown up yet. That's insane. Let me go to Twilight Town and see if he'll show up there. It's okay, thank you. But once you play Pokopia through the main game, you learn a lot about what you can do. You learn how to make your Pokemon happy. And then after you beat the main game, you're on your own, really. It's up to you how much you want to customize your towns and houses. It's up to you if you want to find all the Pokemon available to you. It's all up to you. I didn't mean to take Azura with me from the big beach. Totally didn't mean to take him with me. So, this is basically Pallet Town, right? And on Pallet Town, essentially, it's a free build area. You can build it how you want. So, in this area, you can call friends to help you build. You can formulate it how you want it. You could also change the name of it into a different name. So, I changed this area's name to Twilight Town. Chop. The good thing about this game is that the relationships with the Pokemon, they don't, you know, if you stay away for an extended period of time, they don't like start to miss you. Of course, they love seeing you, but it doesn't hinder the relationship. So it's always a good thing. Yeah, definitely. Sheesh. Keep in mind, Splatoon Raiders is not coming out until July. You have a minute. And also, Star Fox is coming out in June. But it's really up to you. The longer you wait, the closer it'll get. I think me personally, I've exhausted mostly all the main and very important parts of this game. There are some things that I need to get, like the rest of the human records, and I need to discover the rest of the, ancient artifacts like the relics here. But apart from that, I think I'm in good shape. Yeah, exactly. So even Animal Crossing's getting some cool stuff going on with it. Sorry, I'm munching on some delicious some deliciousness right now. I see. I've heard of people actually doing that. That's really cool. Whew, there's such so many things I have not even discovered yet on this game. Actually insane. Insane to even think about how much I have not discovered yet. Oh yeah. They went ahead and made a couple of different accounts I think having more than one house on the island is cool, especially like, you know, you can use one or two of the houses to make like a hospital, a school, and the cool thing about making it indoors is that you can put the wallpapers up. So it would be really cool. You could also leave some of the files open to you know, for people if they actually want to play the game. So lots of versatility. Lots of versatility. Hmm. So Bloom is now living in a new place. I think I'm going to try to find another Pokemon to live in my little shack thing. Um, can't find the Pokemon that I'd like to live there. Maybe Pikachu? Maybe Zorua? Hmm. Maybe Mallow? Mallow's a good choice. I will let Meryl live in my little shack. But, you know. Such is life, right? Such is life. Hope not. I remember when Mara was like first discovered. Everybody was wondering what in the world was he? What was his name? Such an odd little thing. about to be a year for the Switch too. And also about to be my streaming anniversary too. Mara loves the water. It's so easy for him to swim. Alright, well, unfortunately, it's not looking like Ho-Oh's gonna show up. I don't know why. I have I've been streaming since the Switch 2 came out. I believe I started like streaming the day of or the day after. It was a rocky road for me, but I finally found a way to make my streams look somewhat somewhat decent. Well, I have no idea why, but Ho-Oh is not coming up. Kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. Well, let me play some Star Fox then. I don't know if I should play the Super Nintendo version or the 64 version. But yeah. Yeah. Bringing it back with Star Fox, baby. I never played Star Fox yet either, so I'm hoping that it's not too hard. What path am I gonna take? I'm assuming some paths are harder than others. You can go through the asteroid field, battle the space armada, go through the meteor, and finally the planet Venom. I'm hoping this game on area the base. Star Fox team, our last resort is to counterattack Venom. Good luck.
Good luck.
Keep in mind this game is for Super Nintendo, so Oh wow. Oh, holy cow. You play Luigi's Mansion? Sounds about right. Oh, I probably have to play this game on my own time. Because I'm sucking at this. My controls are all off. Dang. I'm just trying to get the feel of how Star Fox is, especially when the new one comes out. They all play pretty similarly, so oh, basically dodging obstacles. Bulky on my six. Got it. It's kind of funny because when you help them out, they get mad. Oh, my shield's almost down. Incoming enemy. We got a boss battle. Oh no, I have no more Nova Blast. Come on, Falco, help me out. Oh! Oh, shoot. Alright, that was interesting. Let's play the 64 version now to get a little taste of it. Playing some Star Fox. Here we go.
Message from General Pepper. Priority 1. We need your help, Star Fox. Andross has declared war. He's invaded the Lilat system and is trying to take over Corneria. Our army alone can't do the job. Hurry, Star Fox.
Hmm. Wow. Flippy Toad. Happy hair. Falco Lombardi. And Fox McCloud. This is Team Star Fox. R Wings. Boosters on. Ready for launch. Wow.
Corneria, fourth planet of the Lilat system. The evil Andros turned this once thriving system into a wasteland of near extinction. General Pepper of the Cornerian army was successful in exiling this maniacal scientist to the barren, deserted planet Venom. 5 years later, General Pepper noticed strange activity coming from Venom. James McCloud, Pigma Dangar, and Peppy Hare of the Star Fox team were sent to investigate. Upon their arrival, Pigma betrayed the team, and James and Peppy were captured by Andros. Peppy barely escaped Venom and returned home to tell James' son, Fox, about his father's fate. A few years have passed. Andros has again invaded the Lilat system. General Pepper has turned to a new Star Fox team, headed by Fox McCloud, to save Corneria and free the Lilat system once again.
Wow. This game is really well made.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
I'll do my best. Andros won't have his way with me.
Good luck.
Open the wings. Check your G-diffuser system. Falco here. I'm fine.
This is Peppy. All systems go.
Flippy here. I'm okay.
I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Woo!
Flippy, get back here! Flippy, walk out. Bogey on your tail.
Whoa! Help me! Thanks, Fox. I thought they had me.
My gosh, Slippy.
We're entering Corneria City now. This is horrible.
Everybody stay alert.
This game is not too bad. It's really well made.
You got an enemy on your tail.
Ah!
Use the brake.
Wow. We're at a checkpoint now.
I'll take this one. Get the one behind me. Something's wrong with the G-diffuser. Use the boost to take.
God darn it, Falco.
Could use some help here, Fox. Oh man, I'm gonna have to back off. Do a barrel roll.
My aim is really bad. I need to fix my controls in this game. Okay. I have to change my controls up. Hmm.
Slippy, get back here. Slippy, watch out. Bogey on your tail.
Whoa! Help me! Hey, what's the big idea? Thanks, Fox. I thought they had me.
We're entering Corneria City now. This is horrible. Everybody stay alert.
Man, this is crazy.
You've got an enemy on your tail. Use the brake.
Oh.
I'll take this one. Get the one behind me. Something's wrong with the G diffuser. Use the boost to take. I could use some help here, Fox. Oh man, I'm gonna have to back off.
God darn it.
Do a barrel roll.
This is kind of hard.
Try a somersault.
Enemy robot, dead ahead.
All range mode.
Woo! It's getting vicious.
Ah, so this is Star Fox. I'm going to crush you.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Those who cross Andros will die. his back. Try a U-turn. No.
Let's go, let's go.
Try a U-turn. Stop moving so I can squash you. Dang, I'm hit. Try a U-turn. Dang, I'm hit.
Fox, are you okay?
I'm not okay.
Let me hit.
I'm not okay.
You are starting to annoy me.
Let me hit.
Try a U-turn. Aim for his back. Everything okay? Try a U-turn. No. No. You are starting to annoy me.
No.
No.
Okay.
I'll take this one. Get the one behind me. Something's wrong with the G diffuser. Use the booster case. I could use some help here, Fox. Oh man, I'm gonna have to back off. Do a barrel roll. Try a somersault.
Enemy robot, dead ahead.
All range mode. Ah, so this is Star Fox. I'm going to crush you.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Those who cross Andros will die. Aim for his back. Try a U-turn. Stop moving so I can squash you. Stop moving so I can squash you.
Nah, I'd rather keep moving. Yeah, missions. I mean, yeah, current mission is to beat this guy. Oh!
Emperor, I failed you.
We got it. It's more fun than I thought.
We're heading out. All aircraft report.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
You're becoming more like your father.
Falco ship is under maintenance.
Oh no, Falco! I'm so sorry, Falco. Falco got destroyed by the enemy. All right. Next up, asteroid storm or whatever that is.
Impressive, Star Fox. Now watch out for enemies in the asteroid field.
I won't let you down, sir.
Good luck.
Things are starting to heat up.
Quit dinking around, Flip.
We're heading into the asteroid.
Don't mess up that R wave. It's quiet. Too quiet.
Yeah, tell me about
Careful,
it.
it's a trap.
Ah,
Use bombs wisely.
I don't have any more bombs, Peppy. I used them all in the boss battle. Nice.
Try a somersault.
Here comes a big one.
Oh! Oh my gosh.
Whoa! Can you make it?
Use the brake. Use the boost to get through.
Thank you, Peppy.
Incoming message from Rob 64.
Watch out, Fox!
Oh my gosh.
They're on me. I'm getting careless. The enemy's coming from behind. Do a barrel roll.
This game's kind of hard because there's no way you could get more health. You just gotta win or get murked.
Fox, are you okay?
Absolutely not, Slippy.
laser.
You can also lock onto enemies this way.
Holy cow.
Never give up. Trust your instincts. Just shoot it, Bob.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Sorry about that, Slippy. Looks like we made it through. Looks like I was able to find help.
I cannot allow you to go any further.
What are you talking about?
Enemy shield analyzed.
Let's see what you've got.
I'd rather not fight you, sir.
That shield is absorbing the laser. Good going, Fox. You're more cunning than I thought. I've underestimated you.
You sound very confident.
This
Wish I had more bombs. Ah, you can't even touch me with that.
I'm no match for you.
Are you sure about
I
that?
admit defeat.
No way, loser. Don't lie.
If this does not work, I
Nice.
can't believe I lost to this scum!
Sorry to jet, but I'm in a hurry.
You did it. Mission number 2
All
complete.
aircraft report.
I'm having some trouble here.
I saw my life flash before my eyes. Maintenance complete on Falco's ship.
Phew. Looks like we made it through without losing another person. And Falco's back. He had to sit out one whole mission. Sucks. Nice. Alright, we got a little taste of Star Fox. We will continue our adventure next time. All the way to Planet Vena. This game ain't too long, but it sure is fun. Really cool game. I have to finish Star Fox 64 before the new Star Fox comes out. The new Star Fox will have multiplayer also. So it's gonna have the classic story mode and also multiplayer. I'm excited for that one. So the games that are most recent that are coming out is Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, How about you, like Pokopia? Of course, you got your cozy favorites. Tales of Arise. I think it just came out recently. It looks like a cool anime style game. Looks like an anime RPG. Nice. Um, of course, you can battle with Pokemon champions if you want. And this is what I mean, Star Fox. Of course, you might have seen the direct already. Star Fox. It's gonna be so fun. Splatoon Raiders, of course, classic. And a weird game called Mixtape. It's about real life teenagers rebelling against authority. Kind of odd, actually. It's on the cheaper side, so it might be worth it to play.
Tonight, we're invited to Camille Cole's beach party. It's the tits, it's the jam. Everyone's gonna be there. College kids, rich kids, athletes, horse girls, skaters. It's teenage high society. Right now, we have no booze, but we do have some leads. We'll start at my house, then on to Cassandra's, free drinks at our secret hideout, then arrive beachside at 9:45 p.m.
No way.
I did it last time.
I look like a child. I can't hand over money with these little hands. Slater, you do it. You're the one with the mustache.
Go eat it!
Oh, snap. You been thinking about playing this one?
If I find you at that party, and I will find that party. You'll spend 24 hours in detention. I promise you that.
What are we gonna do? What's demanded of us?
Seems like a
It's the cops.
Be chill, it's chill.
seems like it would make a good movie rather than a game.
Are they gone?
This year, I want to ride a flaming stallion of delinquency.
Most of the time, I'm wondering if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, you know? To have the optimal teenage experience.
The teenage experience is unobtainable.
Trio of young adults have driven a shopping cart onto the island.
Okay, something's happening. Almost. Woo! Back in business, baby.
Yeah. Looks like it would make a more interesting movie, but games that can make a movie are probably some of the better games to me. So you got your mixtape, very odd. But really, I'm just waiting for Star Fox and Splatoon Raiders. It'll probably be my next game. And then, I might throw a Pokemon in there. Fire Red, Leaf Green. I might throw that in there at some point. They got a lot of cool things to try, a lot of little fun little things. Oh, shoot, I haven't played Metroid yet. And then again, I haven't played any of the Metroid Primes. Resident Evil Requiem. This one was highly talked about. What's up, Essential? Good to see you, buddy. How you doing today? Thank you for the heart, me. I do appreciate that. Hope your night's going well on this wonderful Friday. You got Pokemon Legends EA. Another classic Pokemon adventure. Oh, another cool game that's coming out is Rhythm Heaven. Rhythm Heaven's popular. It was way popular like a long time ago, like on the Wii and on the Nintendo DS. And this is the most recent release of it. Rhythm Heaven grew, and so basically, um, you just have to keep the rhythm. You know how Rhythm Heaven is. Nice. I love a good audiobook.
This is the perfect place for us to do an
Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can't go wrong with this one. Definitely get it.
Are you ready? Get set. Anything goes.
Oh, and Kirby Air Riders. In the meantime, after I finish Star Fox for the 64, I could probably hop back on Kirby Air Riders.
In Kirby Air Riders.
I really need to.
Jump into the free-for-all mayhem of City Trial and battle rivals. Doing whatever it takes to collect.
This is another great game to get. Like, if you play Kirby Air Riders on the GameCube, when it first came out, it was a very niche game. But it was very unique Kirby racing experience, and definitely worth getting if you love it. If you love a good racing game / Kirby game. If you didn't know, Kirby was made by the same creator who made Super Smash Brothers. So Kirby Air Riders was also made directed by the guy who made Super Smash Brothers. He's the type of guy who puts a lot of care into his work, into the games that he makes. So very unique guy. A new Mario Tennis recently came out, Mario Tennis Fever. Definitely worth checking out if you love Mario Tennis. And yeah, that's what we're on. So I guess I'll try to beat Star Fox, and after that, hop back on Kirby Air Riders until finish Pokopia until Star Fox comes out in about a month. And then after Star Fox for the Switch 2 comes out, Tomb Raiders will come out like a month later, and then we hopping on this bad boy. Basically, it's a single player focused Splatoon game. Will it have some sort of multiplayer aspect to it? I don't know. You tell me. But it'll be fun to do. Interesting. There's a little stingray on your team this time. Hey, mechanic. Hey, where that mechanic go? Have you been outside all this time? I hope you haven't caught a cold. How do you want to look and sound? They are much better. Nice. How about your eyebrows? And your eyes? Looking good. A single player focused Splatoon game. This is my element. Nice. Hey, those are... I didn't see what they were called. Cell mods. That makes sense. Salmonid. Salmonid. Hmm. Huh, interesting. Looks like it'll be fun. It kind of reminds me of DK Bonanza. Just the style of it almost. I don't know how to say. Because DK Bonanza has some tropical environments on it. But that's cool, man. Well, you ready? Oh, am I? Definitely ready. So, I'll be getting that. Of course, Star Fox is coming first in about a month. And then after Star Fox, I'll be getting Raiders. I'll be finishing up Kirby Air Riders and Pokopia. And also Star Fox 64. I haven't been battling much on Champions, unfortunately. But, you know, creating teams and battling and climbing the ladder, that could take a little while. But I'll hop on Champions eventually. It's not going anywhere. ZA Legends, man. Played this for so long. Loved it. Every minute of it. Alright, well, I know it's pretty early, but I started streaming early too. I started at like 6:30, or I started like 2 hours ago. So I guess I'll call it an early night and maybe get some rest. Enjoy the weekend. Well, Zari, as usual, I appreciate you, buddy. Looking forward to having you on Pokopia and also um, Splatoon when we get it, right? Have a good night, and I'll see you later.